That's the number for that.
I don't know if Rick was going to come over here or not, Nick.
I think he's right there, actually.
Oh, really? Yeah. Awesome. He did end up showing up. Okay. Now, get everyone over here. I'll give you guys a little prep on it so you know what I've done here is I've gone ahead and used the chemicals. You guys have a new product that you're going to be selling here. It's called ECP Plus. Okay. It's a product that's basically an interior and exterior paint and fabric protection. Now, you guys have one you're selling right now, is that right? You guys have a curved one? This is a little bit different. And we're going to go through here in just a minute some of the different coverage items, but so you guys know what I've done. I prepped half of this hood, okay? We've gone ahead and covered using the chemical formula that we'll talk about in just a second. We've covered it on the left side of it. So I'm going to ask you to feel the difference before I get going. Before I start talking about the coverage and some of the things that are different than what you're used to, I'm going to see if you guys just take it and feel it. Drag your hand across. Anybody else who would like to do it, by the way, if you want to feel the difference between how this stuff chemically works, if you drag, it works even better if you drag from this side, the treated side, to the untreated side.
I see that.
Yeah, absolutely. Do you feel how it goes from smooth on one side?
Almost pitted.
Yeah, you go from smooth here, and then it actually rocks up on the other side. Now, the important thing is not about the feel, because at the end of the day, how many customers are going to go outside and feel anything like that? The key is this. They very well may. But this is an aluminum zinc oxide formula that we do apply to the entire paint of the car. Again, what this is going to do is protect and warranty not only the paint of the vehicle on the outside, but the interior as well. So on the outside, again, we talk about things like bird waste, tree sap, acid rain, road salt, any sort of environmental fog, anything that can get on the paint, get into microscopic pores that do exist in your vehicle's clear coat, that's going to ruin the paint of your car over time. It's going to give that chalky, faded look. Ultimately, sometimes if you get bird waste on there, we've all had a cake into one of our cars at some point, I'm sure. You leave the mark on there, it doesn't get off. It's going to keep that stuff from adhering, and better yet, if it doesn't do exactly what I'm telling you it's going to do, it's going to repaint your vehicle. That coverage is going to last for 7 years. On the inside, it's the exact same thing, okay? Any consumable food products, lipstick, crayons, anything that can get on the inside of the car, bleaches, dyes, anything of that nature. Suntan lotion, absolutely. Fuel stains is another one if your car going fuel. In fact, I'll pass these around to you guys so you can get a little bit better idea of all the things that are covered. Now, again, there's a whole lot of things that are going to be covered. Everything on the inside, consumable food products, lipstick, crayons.
She's getting ready.
Absolutely.
Get on her car.
Oh, great, yeah. Bleaches, dyes. We have what I call the fraternity package, which is the blood, urine, vomit package. I like to point that out because sometimes we actually have a lot of customers out there who put their pets in their car. I'm one of them, actually. And at the end of the day, pets will ruin your car. Additionally, pets have these things called nails as well that'll put scratches in your car. Hey, anything on the inside, any sort of rips, tears, or cigarette burns, if you have a smoker that gets in your car, burns the seat. Again, it's going to protect against it. If it can't protect against it, it's going to pay to replace the interior. But wait, there's more. There you go. I told you that was coming.
I like it.
Actually, on the outside, a couple more things that are covered by this that you guys aren't used to. You have unlimited paintless dent repair on the outside of the vehicle. So for the next 7 years, if you have any dents, door dings, a shopping cart hits your cart at Walmart or whatever the case may be, it's going to pay to pop that out. It's going to pay to replace your floor mats, your headliners. Again, dirty feet get in the car, they stain it, they get anything on it whatsoever, it's going to pay to replace those as well. Any chips or cracks in the windshield, okay, it's going to pay to fill that hole. If it's any more than 6 inches legally, we can't repair it. So we're going to give you $500 to replace the windshield or at least pay for your insurance deductible. Okay? Any sort of black trim and molding, I'm not sure if there is any on this. Yeah, perfect. Right by the side, you see the black trim and molding over there that goes on the side of your mirror? That stuff, we've all seen it over time on different things. It turns white, it kind of gets that gray, filmy look. It's going to keep that looking black for 7 years. Again, if it doesn't do exactly what I say, it's going to replace it. Okay? Again, there's a whole lot of coverages that go into it, and you guys have the booklets there next to you that show exactly what it is.
Spray paint now.
Yeah, well, and additionally, so you know, when you buy this, you get this consumer car care kit, which comes with a pH neutral car wash concentrate. Again, we go through these really bad car washes that are really high acidic. A lot of times that's what fades our paint. This is pH neutral. Again, the chemical we're putting on is going to protect it even against those high acidic car wash concentrates. This is going to be better for your car anyway. This comes with a couple other things. A leather vinyl cleaner. It's going to give you some additional chemicals to put on the windshield. It's going to give you a permanent rain-X effect, so it's going to beat up and go off. Most importantly, in that package that your customer gets when they buy one of these, is this little stuff right here. You're going to get a bottle of this. This is a paint shield cleaner that, again, pH neutral, completely safe for your hands, completely safe for the car, but it works in conjunction with the chemicals we've already applied, which, again, we apply to the left hand. I like to use this example just because, by the way, is anybody a smoker? We have a lighter anywhere? Maybe? Because what we have here, we like to show you the extreme situation. At the end of the day, you can go out there, and I do another demo with this with battery acid as well as Rochar and a bunch of other things. This will give you guys the idea. This is just normal undercoat universal black enamel spray paint, okay? The first thing you'll notice is I've applied this to the side where I've put the chemicals. Can you tell what it's doing already?
Looks like he's smiling.
Well, he is smiling. Let me make it a little bit cleaner there. He is smiling.
Speeding up.
Yeah, automatically. This stuff, it's keeping it from adhering to the clear coat. If I were to apply this to the untreated side, what would happen is that stuff would go matte immediately. Okay, it would instantly start seeping into the microscopic holes in the clear coat, and we'd be rushing to get that off there, and if we didn't, it would permanently be there forever. Now let's pretend it's a hot day. You guys might not know this. On a hot day outside, the surface of your car can get up to 170 degrees, which doesn't mean a lot unless there's spray paint on there. So what I like to do is take this.
Watch out. Watch out.
You know what, that wasn't hot.
Box it again.
I like to do that because, again, instantly right there, I've gotten it over 800 degrees on the surface of the car. If this were a magic wax, if you will, that you go buy at AutoZone, something like that, wax melts at about 200 degrees. That wax would be long gone. Again, we'd be right back to the pores in the clear coat, okay? We'll be right back to the situation where we're having to repaint the car or we're having to deal with the nasty stain on the outside, okay? At the end of the day, thanks for the lighter. Thanks. Appreciate it. Now, again, this is just a simple pH neutral car wash that is included in the customer kit. This is great. Again, you get bird waste, you get anything on there like that whatsoever. We take this off, and again, with the protectant on there that I've already put on, here's a little bit of this stuff. As we take and we just massage that in, even with all the heat I put on there, you guys are going to see this stuff comes off absolutely clean. Now, of course, this is an extreme example, guys. We're not going to go spray paint our cars and light them on fire. However, someday I might do that along the way. At the end of the day, though, it's all about protecting the vehicle's resale value. And as you all know here, you're in the car business, you're not, but unfortunately, one of the key factors in maintaining your vehicle's resale value is its appearance. So this is all about protecting the appearance of the car over the next 7 years. And I'll put another coat of that on there, but at the end of the day, this is about locking in how your car looks today for 7 years. And it's not just on the outside. If you go on the inside too, it's going to be a high-tech chemical process that goes on the seats. It's going to cause anything to beat up. It's going to keep it from sinking in and staining. The best part of it, again, 7 years, if it doesn't do precisely what I'm telling you that it's going to do, it's going to repaint your car, it's going to replace the interior of the car, it's going to pop the dents out, and it's going to get your car back looking exactly like it looks today.
And there's a rim dent too?
Absolutely. Well, cosmetic repairs to alloy wheels. And again, if you look through that, I can't go through everything.
Yeah.
I didn't tell you things like, hey, if it flies, if it drives, if it goes underwater, and it's in the United States military, it has this exact same chemical on it. The space shuttle is treated with this exact same chemical. At the end of the day, yeah, there's a wheel protectant. It's cosmetic repairs to alloy wheels. So you curb one, you get a little light scuff on the outside. Yeah, absolutely. The best thing about the wheel protection is who's had a car that gets brake dust caked up on it? And when you first get it, you can take your finger and you can wipe it right off there, can't you? Because there's a clear coat on it. Over time, those same acidic compounds that we go through car washes, it wears the clear coat down. And then after a couple of years, we get that same brake dust on there. What do you have to do to get it off? You got to scrub it. It's not coming off. This works as a compound that will keep the clear coat on your wheels from day one. It's going to keep the brake dust coming off.
All right.
Do you guys have any questions?